This is so cool.
So this is Taco Tuesday Girl.
Hey, I know her.
Yeah.
This is not boring. I agree with that.
My
Long-form, unedited conversation. I love it.
Welcome back to Insanely Chill. Thanks for tuning back in. Today it's like almost December 1st. It's like November 29th or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's the day that Spotify Wrapped came out.
Yeah.
So I see all of your tags. Everyone posting me on their stories, not me, but like the show, in their top 5 podcasts. I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening. The show's been around for just over a year, right?
Yeah, we came
So
back.
this is our first big year.
Reboot. Yeah, we came back last September. So it's been a little over a year, and it's been great.
Yeah.
We appreciate all of you.
One thing I did notice, though, is that whenever someone tagged me, the 2 podcasts that were always guaranteed to be above this one on the list were yours and Kelsey's. Every fucking time.
For audio only, it's me, Connor.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's Joe Rogan.
Thank
We
you,
have
Cody.
Joe Rogan with us today.
Thank you, Cody.
Surprise.
Yeah, I know. Well, and what a pro, because we didn't think about, I remembered at the very end that we didn't even mention Spotify Wrapped until actually we were like 10 minutes past when we should have mentioned it. So, yeah, stoked on our numbers.
Yeah, you guys fucking killed it.
We're pumped, but it's cool. We're all on it. Like everybody, all my coworkers are on Spotify Wrapped with me.
Yeah, it's
pretty cool,
right?
It's so cool.
It is a really...
feels really, I don't really get numbers.
Okay.
So like I have nothing to
What do you
compare
mean,
the
get
numbers
the,
to. Like when I see, I'm like, oh, 101 countries. How many countries are there?
That one's kind of bullshit, though.
Like if there's
So there's
10,000 countries, like that's not any countries.
I always see that number, and it's like the same for everyone. It's like you were listened to in 150. It's like the max number. It's like just the internet.
Yeah,
what do you mean? Yeah, you're pretty much guaranteed someone from every country is going to listen to you.
Your unemployed friend was just like traveling a lot.
Yeah.
And, like, listening to your podcast.
Yeah.
No, but like 100 countries is closer to 0 than like 10,000. So if there's 10,000 countries, again, I'm not.
How many do you think there are?
How many countries are there?
How many countries are there, Connor?
I think there's at least 2,500 countries.
2,500 countries.
Okay, hang on. Let me
Cody,
think
what's your
about.
guess?
Like 170, right? Something like
That's
that.
pretty close, I think. Yeah.
I have no idea.
What is it? Can you check?
I think it's 190.
Okay. Oh wow, we're almost actually in all.
How
of
many
them.
countries are there, though?
Oh, markets are different than countries.
I only recognize countries that have Spotify, so I think it's 194.
195
okay.
companies.
Nice.
So not-
Countries. Companies.
So I think I was a little closer.
You were closer?
But actually, I only know that because of the Spotify Wrapped. I think if you had asked me that this morning, I probably would have been like, yeah, like 800.
I said
I'm
2,500.
not smarter. I'm not like 20, and I'm smarter than you.
I've been very transparent about my knowledge of geography and like where everything is and how many of them are there.
Right.
NATO, we've always said we stand with NATO. Do we stand with NATO?
Yeah, never
Okay, we
claimed
still
to be
stand with NATO?
never
Yeah.
claimed to be a geography podcast though.
Never have. Mine. I don't know about yours here.
No,
in
we
this
don't
space.
claim that either.
Okay, cool.
No,
Yeah.
It's like the
Definitely
safest
not.
thing to do.
Yeah.
The last thing I'm ever gonna do is like claim to be a space specific podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
You just pigeonhole
100%.
yourself,
Yeah.
and then you start getting fact checked, and then it's all downhill.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Cody, we can save them for later, but I actually do have some pretty cool Spotify rap stats for our show if you wanted to check those out. Why are you laughing?
I don't like the way you said that because I know it's going to be some bullshit.
Bullshit. When have I?
I know you're fucking around right now.
I'm not fucking
You know what?
around.
Let's pull it up right now because
All right,
I mentioned
okay.
it.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, wait, let me like intro it.
Yeah, sure.
Like I said, I want to thank everyone for listening, and I saw your tags, and I appreciate every last one of them. And we have some specific numbers, I guess,
Dude, the numbers came in.
because we are a data podcast.
data-driven podcast.
That's
Data
what we are.
specific.
This
Yes,
is the
we
data-specific
claim to be
podcast.
a data-specific podcast.
And we cherish each and every one of our listeners. And Luke is on the keys today, and he's going to go ahead and pull up some cool stats that we had. So, yeah, we were in the top 5 podcasts for almost 48,000 people. I mean,
Holy
that's pretty
moly.
incredible,
Awesome.
right?
That's great.
Yeah,
That's a lot of that's basically a football stadium,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. You take every single person in one football stadium,
Yeah.
and the chances are that we're in the top. That's what that means, right?
I think
At any given time in a football stadium,
Yeah.
if you take every person in there,
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
odds are we're in the top 5
That's how odds
podcasts
work.
on their phone.
yeah.
Okay.
We are a football podcast. And then the next
just
really
gonna
cool
pigeonhole
stat we
for
got. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so going back to our show being relatively new, this is really cool. A huge portion of our listeners joined us for the first time this year, meaning that because of the reboot, and we're crushing it.
Oh, that's great,
We've had
you
so many
guys.
people come in.
It's a cool stat.
Primarily because we had Connor on earlier this year.
Yep.
Yes.
We had Brooke on earlier this year.
Yeah.
Just big guests like that have really helped us. And it gets even cooler. Let's check out the other stats here. 80% of our listeners are confused as to why Kelsey isn't here.
Okay.
Kind of a tough one. She's not here every episode.
Okay,
but,
that's an interesting. So Spotify gave you that stat?
That was Spotify. Yeah, they were.
That's weird art they did in the back and how it's like carved out like that.
Yeah. But that's real. That's
That is
directly
actually the art that they
that is the art that
used
they
on
use.
Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah. And if someone were savvy enough to know how to screen grab on their laptop, they could probably make this happen. So that's really cool. So again, Kelsey is not an official co-host, but we love her, and she's here a good portion of the episodes,
Yeah.
but not every episode.
And this honestly also supports
yeah.
the data that I saw that she was always above Insanely Chill.
Yeah, she's under the desk right now. She's napping.
Yeah.
So she's here now for this episode. Oh, she's under the desk on that. She's laying. She's with us in spirit, is what I meant to.
Yes. I'm
under the
keeping my
desk in
pregnant
spirit.
wife under the desk.
Is anybody else so sweaty? Please get the AC on in here.
All right, what other stats?
All right, yeah. What's our next stat? Yeah, 100% of our Andrew Huberman's listeners tuned in to Insanely Chill. That is an insane conversion rate.
Wow.
I mean, if you think about all the people that listen to Andrew Huberman, they all came over to Insanely Chill. That is incredible.
100%?
1-to-1. That's crazy.
Yeah, and again, we don't claim to be a science or health podcast,
Never have.
but these
Never
numbers
have,
speak
no.
for themselves
We are
directly
a
from
data, we are
Spotify.
a data podcast. and
Yeah.
that's it.
100% is
Yeah.
the whole piece of the pie. It's the whole
So
pie.
every person that listens to Huberman also listens to Insanely Chill.
That's right, and I don't know in which order, but I like to think that they listen to Huberman, get warmed up, and then they jump over to ours.
That's
yeah.
just-
For something
always good to get a second opinion.
Yes,
for
right.
something serious.
Right.
They start the day off with something funny and
Right.
lighthearted,
Yeah.
and they move over to something educational.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. What's our next stat? Yeah. This is interesting. 56% of people have no idea who the guys in the corner are.
Oh, that's us.
That would be us, Ryan. Yeah. Again, I'm Kenny, and this is Ryan. We've been doing this for over a year now. Yep. So.
Been here the whole time.
Great. Okay. Yeah. So that's a little stat. What's the next stat here? 32% of our listeners thought they were listening to Impulsive. That's unfortunate.
What the fuck is this screen, dude?
That's not one
This
of.
is the worst one by far.
I'll get back to our Spotify rep. I'm sorry. These could be packaged
Talk to him
better.
about this art because it's horrible.
This is like what used to come up before the Goonies started. That like we produced this movie for the like THX or whatever.
Yeah.
They're just bringing it back.
Yeah, it's as if someone was panic preparing this for the podcast recording this afternoon during lunch. So,
that's a vibe.
I'll get back to Spotify on that. And then I think we have one more stat. Let's see. 16% of people were tugging off while listening to the show. Oh,
Really?
Wow. That
How does
seems-
Spotify know that?
I mean, guilty.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you mean-
But,
what do you mean guilty?
I go back and listen, and
Like you're one of them, or you're the one finding out for Spotify that people are jacking off?
yes to both. But I am a statistic here, Cody. Yes.
Okay. So you are one of the 16%.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it your own voice that does it for you, or?
I hit the 15-second back on Spotify,
Yeah.
and just get a good clip of me talking and just stroke away. So yeah. So those are our Spotify rap stats, and I want to thank everyone who tunes in, watches on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. We don't discriminate against the other streaming
Pornhub.
services. So
Pornhub.
thank you. Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've started
Pornhub
uploading
audio.
to Pornhub too.
Yeah.
You
So
have to
just
hit all
to
your
see.
markets. It'd
Yeah.
be dumb not to.
Yeah.
And while we're on the topic of Spotify, please leave us a review while you're at it. If you're on Spotify listening to this, go ahead and leave a 5-star review or whatever you want, but we prefer 5 stars and maybe a nice little message. So anyways, that being said, Connor, aka Fibula, is here with us today.
How the hell are you?
Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. I know you've probably done a lot of podcasting today.
We just did ours actually.
Yeah, but it's, are you not like physically exhausted after you do yours? I am. I mean,
I'm having a coffee. I'm happy. I'm at peace here in the studio.
Okay.
It's great.
you
We're
think you're an
casual.
extro? Are you an extrovert?
Yeah, I would
You
say
are.
So yeah, are you?
No.
You're not.
No. The
I always talk
more
about.
I grow up, the more I realize the more I get to know myself, I guess, the more I realize I am the opposite of that. The more I talk, the more it's just like an inverse energy relationship.
You have the podcast laugh that I always talk about. Because like I had met you and hung out with you before I came on the podcast. And then I come on the podcast and you did the and I was like, it was like, whoa, like what is he? Is that what are you doing? And then I caught the second time you did it, I was like, oh,
Wait, no.
I was doing the podcast laugh.
No,
No, you
don't fucking. This is,
Dude, he nailed your ass.
No. It's not. It's a good thing to have.
It's not a good
because
dude at all.
me and Brooke will look at each other and I'll be like, that was really funny, Brooke. And she's like, well, no, that was very funny, Connor. And I'm like, we need the podcast laugh. Brittany Broski has the podcast laugh. You have the podcast laugh.
No, but you right now are accusing me of being like insincere and fake laughing in order to make the show better.
I mean,
I don't do that.
No, me neither. But I think that like, see, that's your real laugh. That's his real laugh. You know, like it's from the dawn of time, we have been given laugh tracks, and it helps us realize when to laugh. Yeah. So whether or not to acknowledge something's funny, you know, by say doing a podcast laugh, if you don't do that, but if we were to add a laugh track, I think it like helps the rapport, the morale, you know.
I don't know. I hate that you brought this up because I'm really thinking about it the whole time now. Do I laugh? Because that was funny.
Thanks.
See, I don't know what to do.
I got it in his head really early.
That's curious because I mean it's interesting. It's curious.
It's curious.
It is curious. I'm tickled pink by that because I always thought I do that laugh in real life too. The wheeze laugh.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
You've just never made him laugh.
You don't really say things that are that funny.
I don't think I have. Like, and I realized.
No, you
after
absolutely have.
I came out like in person. I was like, oh, I'm missing this, but I'm not kidding. Go through the best podcasts in the world right now. They've all got a podcast laugh. Joe Rogan has a podcast laugh.
Who does he?
Fully.
No, he does not. Dude.
Fully.
I've never seen him giggle.
Are we allowed to pull up Joe Rogan laugh podcast clip?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll know it when you hear it.
You okay?
Oh,
look at the title. Yeah.
Okay.
You think there is? It's very like.
See, that's what he does. He goes,
I know everything. I kind of do agree with a lot of what he says.
That's not even a laugh. That's like a fuckboy, like,
That's like what they would play on those horns before, like, invading a village. Like, yeah, through the fields.
Yeah, it's a war horn or whatever.
The Celtics used to do that.
Yeah.
Not the team. The Warriors.
Well, you can
not the team.
Why don't you
not the team either.
The Vikings. Not the team. Holy shit! Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Holy shit.
I said not the Celtics, the team, the Warriors. Well, not the Warriors, the team, the Vikings. Not the Vikings, the team. Okay. Well, the guys, the Barbarians. That's good.
That's probably a college
practice
mascot.
podcast laugh. Right?
Okay, I can do it. I can totally do it. I did it today.
Let's see it.
Like
after Brooke said something, you did it? Okay.
Well, she told me her toenail fell off in the hot tub because she'd been soaking for so long that her body was just like actually giving up appendages. I like caught me so off guard that I was like, I gotta throw something really heavy at this. So I said, hang on.
That was pretty good, dude.
Yeah, that's it. No, you did it. And then I.
Oh my
That's
God.
good. That was good.
So audio only doesn't know that I had to like kind of like get it ready.
Yeah.
It was actually funny. I just don't laugh. I don't laugh at stuff. I could see the funniest movie.
I like that about your show.
Well,
and I also feel like laughing is one of the things that makes me tired. And same with Noelle, actually. When we have like a funny like bit and we're just having a lot of fun, afterwards both of us are like, fuck, we're just taxed. Because like laughing takes a lot of like, you know.
And you guys do laugh, like
energy.
The Proactive ad.
We laugh so much when it's like
that
other
shit was,
people.
Have you seen that, Cody?
Damn, that's like one of my favorite clips from you guys.
I could not hold it in. And I was trying because like it got to a point where I was like, this actually is so miserable. Like, it's been 6 minutes trying to read the word balsamic vinaigrette or something.
No.
It's a bakuchiol.
Bakuchiol oil.
And acylytic or something like that.
I was just like, wanted to have a come to Jesus with Proactive and be like, this specific ingredient is not going to convince, if us pronouncing it is not going to convince anyone to use this product.
Yeah.
But.
Okay, well, anyways, we've now done 20 minutes about podcasting,
Sorry.
and that is the most annoying thing for any podcast listener is when podcasters podcast about podcasting. So I wanted to move on to a story that I have for you because I think you could maybe help me out.
Oh, hit me. I just popped one of my shoes off to itch my foot.
Well, Kelsey's down there. She's going to smell it.
yeah, dude.
She is now passed
Think of
out.
Kelsey.
Sorry, babe.
I don't know
Sorry, babe.
what happened on my way here. I think I've been sweating a lot today. So if you get a whiff of something, I'll pop it back on.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Oh,
No
Cody had
worries.
much worse yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much worse.
You using natural deodorant?
No, we like ate this Swedish fish, and it was you ever see the TikToks of people they eat like the canned Swedish fish, and
Yeah.
they open it up and just immediately start gagging?
Yeah.
We did that.
Oh, you opened up the
We
Swedish
did,
fish
yes,
here?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we did. Guys, we're taking a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, which is BetterHelp. Listen, it's the holiday season, is it not? Which means it's the season of giving. But whether or not your family gives gifts during the holidays, you get to define how you give to yourself. Nice.
Nice.
Is that you?
That's all BetterHelp.
That's very.
I can't take
Oh,
credit for
really?
that. Yeah.
That's
I'm
like a
flattered
Kenny
that you-
original, honestly.
I'm flattered that you thought it was me, though.
It's very beautiful.
I am known for my turn of phrase.
Yeah. You have beautiful prose.
Thank you. You know, this is
Um,
beautiful.
What?
Therapy.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, keeping me on track. I like that, see? It could be, listen, how do you give back to yourself during the holiday season? It could be by starting therapy, going easier on yourself during the tough moments, or treating yourself to a day of complete and utter rest. Remember to give yourself some love this holiday season. I am someone who has benefited from therapy myself. Having someone to talk to helped me learn positive coping skills, and I came away from the experience feeling like a better version of myself. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. In the season of giving, give yourself what you need with BetterHelp. Just visit betterhelp.com/chill, that's CHILL, today to get 10% off your very first month. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/chill. Wait a minute, what's that noise?
Was that a sale? Did you just get another shale?
A shale. I just got another shale on Shopify.
Another shale.
Another shale on Shopify. Yep, that's right, folks. That's money hitting the old bank account by selling products online. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business, from the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. I'm still looking forward to that stage, you know, one day.
Couple off?
We'll get there.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Yeah.
10 more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm at 999,990 right now.
You're right.
Shopify is there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or running merch like me, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify has got you covered. Listen, I love using Shopify for my online merch sales, and we use it for this other business that we have, and I love the analytics on it. They're really helpful and powerful, and they help you project sales and figure out what products to focus on and so forth. Such on and so forth.
Henceforth, good
Henceforth and-
projections.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And, those insights help me grow my business, and they can help you grow your business as well. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., and Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, Brooklinen, and millions of other stores and entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. So sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/chill, all lowercase. Just go to shopify.com/chill now to grow your business no matter what stage you're in. Once again, that's shopify.com/chill. Cha-ching! Sorry, I didn't have to do that. We're going to edit it in. But still, I wanted to layer it.
9 more till 1 million.
Yeah, that's 9 more.
9 more.
Till 1 million orders.
That's fucking
Let's
good.
go. Okay, so the other day, I'm driving down PCH. It's a beautiful day,
Sure.
right? And it was one of those times where I'm listening to a song that I really, really like. In fact, actually, it's "Get Me Started" by Troye Sivan. Can you just make sure that's the title of the song? It's "Something Started" by Troye Sivan. Okay,
Yeah.
have you heard that song?
I must have heard it. I know.
It's the one that he samples.
Yes.
Yeah,
Of
got
course
me
I've heard it.
started.
Of course
by
I've
Troy
heard it.
Sivan, right?
Yes.
So I fucking love this song.
This whole
Something
album.
about the production of this
Yeah.
fucking song is so good.
Yeah.
And so I'm listening to it on repeat, right? It's a beautiful sunny day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's one of those times where I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to, I'm for the next like 10 minutes, I'm not going to give a fuck about who's around me on the highway. I'm just going to dance and go crazy and sing and move my hand like this. Like, you're like,
You
it's
win
like
and-
runner, it's like runner's high, but
Yeah.
it's like driver's high.
Come on.
You ever get that? Driver's high?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's like that brief little window where you're like, I fucking feel so good right now. This is a perfect day.
I did that coming here to B.O.B. Strange Clouds.
Yeah. There you
I feel it. I know what you're talking about.
what song is that?
Strange Clouds by B.O.B.
It's an old song, isn't it?
It came on, and I said,
How does it go?
Windows down day.
Just a little bit.
Strange Clouds, Strange Clouds. I really don't want to do the part. If you guess it. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, it's good. It's
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Anyways, go ahead.
So I say, fuck it. Let inhibition go to the wind, you know? Is that the phrase?
That was good.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And I just start dancing, singing, embarrassingly, animated.
Yeah.
And I look over, and someone is looking at me on the highway out their window. And I'm like 99% sure it was Shawn Mendes.
No way.
And he smiles at me and like does one of these. And then I was like, oh yeah, I think Connor kind of knows him. Plus we like sort of came, like, don't you like know him? You like hung out with him at ACL or something, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you're not like friends with him.
I like know him. It would be a stretch if I like talked to him and he'd be like, Connor. Like, I think he would know my face or pretend to.
Okay.
Because we've been in the same room. But
Because then in my head, I'm like, I went from like this complete fear or this complete like total feeling of utter shame
yeah.
in like 5 seconds to like, oh my God, wait, that's Shawn Mendes. Wait, does he know me? Because he like sort of went like this.
Yeah.
And like
yeah.
gestured like,
Right.
I was like, what up? But he was sort of laughing at the same time. So then I was like, maybe he's laughing at me. I'm not really sure. But then I was like, he must know who I am. He also came from Vine.
I was going to say, you guys
would
like
recognize
came up together. For sure, he would recognize you.
Maybe.
I feel pretty confident that he would know you.
Yeah, so all these thoughts
Yeah,
are going through my
yeah,
head,
yeah.
right? And then he drives off, and I kind of tried to catch up to him the whole time and never really got to him. so then I'm like, I'm telling Kelsey about this, and I'm like, I think it was him. I have to.
What is going to happen? I'm on the edge of my seat.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
The story ends.
Oh, okay.
It's like a really bad ending. I just sent him a DM and was like, "Hey, was that you on the highway? Haha." Horrendously embarrassing, like just a shameful, like sort of like, was that you that caught me dancing? Lol. You know? No, he hasn't read it. No response.
We could see.
But I was thinking like because I thought maybe you were like friendly with him or something. So I was thinking like you could ask him.
How could you look at someone that looks like Shawn Mendes and be like, that might be Shawn Mendes? Shawn Mendes
No, because he
has the look that like turns you into like, oh yeah, that's Shawn Mendes.
That's why. But he had facial hair. So then I was like,
think
oh
he
my
does
God.
right now.
I know. So then I go and I get to the lunch that I was going to, and I was like a fan, like Googling like Shawn Mendes, like Malibu, trying to figure out like if he was around those areas. It turns out he was hanging out the day before with his girlfriend in Malibu, and he had a fucking beard.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably Shawn Mendes.
I think it was too. Let's find out. We'll do some digging while we keep talking, but
the funniest part about this is that
Did he look
it
like
is
that?
the most. It was that's exactly what he looked like.
So it was Shawn Mendes.
it was Shawn Mendes to a T.
But the funny part about the story
It
is
looked
not
like
that
him,
it was.
except the guy in the car was black. So unless he got really tan in Malibu yesterday.
It's actually Big Sean that you saw, not Shawn Mendes.
Actually,
No, the funniest part about the story is not that it was Shawn Mendes, is that he caught me in the most embarrassing way possible. Like full on dancing, singing. Like I just looked 0% cool.
I think you did look cool.
No.
I think you did
was
look
like
cool. No, but when you see someone
That's
like that,
pretty cool.
When you see someone,
That's not that cool.
What are you saying? That's not that cool? I didn't even get to the not cool part yet.
Oh.
That was the cool part.
No, it's cool, Cody. You were driving while doing that?
Yeah, I was driving my knee. Like this. And I was going like this out the window. Ooh.
That was good. That last part was good.
See?
I was
So
on the
popping
fence
the
until then. I think anytime I see someone in the car like doing that, I'm like, damn.
They're having a good time.
What do you think it's like to be them in their head? They're so happy and at peace.
Yeah.
Or-
envious.
They're drunk. Either way. Jealous.
Either way, I'd love to be them.
No, if I see someone singing, so I'm like, what? Like, open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate.
Illuminate.
Give a hell.
Yes. Feel the rain on your skin.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I think when I see someone singing in the car. I'm like, the rest is truly still unwritten.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I see someone dancing in a car, I just assume they're drunk and I call the cops on them.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Pull over, citizen's arrest. That's what
Yeah.
we actually did a citizen's arrest in New York when I was just there. I forgot about that
No
completely.
shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that scary. This guy was like, this girl I was with, her phone, this guy like bumped into her and then was like standing there super weird. And then she's like, where's my phone? And then this other girl was like, I'm looking for my phone too. And then told my buddy, was like, that guy just bumped into me and it was super weird. Like, I bet he has the phone. He like runs out. Buddy tackles him.
Tackles the
he
guy
has,
that
like-
bumped into?
He has like 2 phones, and then the girl that was with him like had, I guess, the rest of the phones. And then they held him there until the cops came, which was like 10 seconds. But
And what did he do?
he got
Was he, like-
arrested.
I know. I'm saying, was he like fighting to
he was
get
like
out
a
of the?
tiny little dude. No, he wasn't like really fighting. He just kind of sat there because everybody was like out there watching. And that was
That's a
it.
real
It was
citizen's arrest
kind of,
right there.
yeah, kind of. I don't know why it feels like so much more admirable. I guess because we were, at a bar, or like a pub. He just like stole some phones with his accomplice.
Were you talking shit to him?
Oh no, I don't talk shit. I kind of stand in the back. I took pictures though.
But that's like the place to talk shit. Is from the back, like, yeah.
He was already kind of
Get his
down,
ass.
and
Fuck you.
he was down, and he
Stealing
was
phones?
like, he was done.
Yeah.
Hard to talk shit when someone's already done.
No, that's when you do it.
Oh,
It's when they're down.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get better at that, like a heckler.
Think again before stealing some phones. Like that, something like that would have been good.
Yeah. Use one of those to call your lawyer.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Well, you had none at that point because we'd gone
wish you
back.
had a
That is
phone.
loophole, yeah.
You wish you had a phone. Okay, these are all really good. Next time you're doing a citizen's, save this, bookmark this episode for next time you're
Yeah.
doing a citizen's arrest.
Yeah, and make sure you talk shit if you do one of
I
those.
really like. Bet you wish you had a phone now.
Yeah.
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 That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
What about mine though? Mine was,
What was yours?
I think it was fuck you.
Yeah. No, that's like
yeah,
a classic that I would use.
That's one of them. Yeah.
That's a classic that I would
One
use.
of the options.
I think that. Oh, I got one boo recently at a heckler. Gave me a boo.
No way, really?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, how were the New York shows?
I saw that and I was. The New York shows were great.
Were they?
Yeah.
Great.
Got one
You were at
boo.
a festival?
It was it's like a South by Southwest type thing.
Okay.
There's like stuff happening everywhere. So the New York Comedy Festival is just like everybody does shows all week, and it's just like really. I think it's more like for industry people. So like that week, all the industry people like go to your shows.
Yeah. Fans go too, but
Did you get?
Fans go
Did you
to.
sell tickets?
Sold out 2 shows.
And so you got paid. You
Got
a
paid.
good
Got
day
paid
that.
for
Great.
Which is crazy because you know what, guys? Today is my 1 year of doing my
Hey.
first ever stand-up show.
Dude, let's
That's
go.
so weird.
let's go.
They call my team.
Today is?
Today. My
That's
team called me
awesome,
last
man.
night and said, "Oh, there I am."
Look at that.
Why don't you
That
do
is a horrible.
Why don't to celebrate? Why don't you hit us with a tight 5 right now?
We got plenty of time.
I'll hit you with a tight 5. Bet you wish you had a phone now, bitch.
Damn it!
Time to join your pregnant wife under the desk. I need to. We probably should lay that to rest. I shouldn't have said that, and I apologize. That's something that I'm not going to joke about anymore.
That was
Like
good.
that.
Though. No, that was good.
I got to take where I can get it.
Yeah, yeah.
As a comedian.
Yeah.
That is my favorite thing to say now. Is like, all these comedians now are like, I'm trying to be as offensive as possible.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, me too. Like, I don't want to like hurt anyone's thing, and then I'm like, I'm not offensive at all.
Right.
I'm like, you guys know that feeling when you're hungry and you have to eat something so that this goes away? Like, that's my whole spiel.
I kind of am offended by that though.
I mean, those experiencing hunger,
Yeah.
hungriness, it's hard. You can't win them all though.
Yeah.
But
Who
just
booed you?
do what?
yeah. Who booed you?
I think
booed?
it was a boyfriend that was dragged to the show, but I did have
What
a
did he say?
boyfriend.
What
he
like
said
what was
boo.
the? I know what was the joke?
I don't. I think I said give it up because I bring other people out, and he booed. But
Wait, after you said give it up for
like
the
other
next
comics,
person?
for like people had gone up.
That's kind of fucked
The
up.
bright side is
Well, there's one specific person.
It wasn't you
I think he
technically.
might have been booing, but it was also me coming back on the stage, so it's unclear where the boo landed or who it was directed at.
Okay.
But I took it to the chest because that's my duty up there.
Yeah, you soak the booze in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I soaked the booze. But
I mean, that's what a shitty thing to do.
I
Like,
don't
what do you think? Like, do you think that girl looked at him and was like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy I'm on a date with this guy that just booed the fucking comedians that are like trying to put on a show"?
it's hard to say, but
Boo.
you gotta.
right,
Yeah.
babe?
Right, babe?
Got him.
Oh my God. Yeah, boo again.
I always try to say pretty early, like, "Don't heckle me, I'll kill myself," so that they because if I they kind of never
Holy
heckle me
shit.
now.
No, like that guy would have heckled you more. Probably.
You'll have blood on your hand.
Yeah.
Well, Connor, that's why I actually wrote this down because our insider Izzy, producer of the infamous
Izzy,
BNC
we love
podcast,
Izzy.
BNC MAP, we love Izzy. She was telling me that you did have a positive heckler, and it turned out that there was some sexual chemistry, not on your end, but maybe from the crowd channeling your way.
What?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we so I have this one joke that's kind of hinges on there being, and for anyone listening that doesn't know, I think a predominantly female audience like that comes to my shows, and sometimes they bring their boyfriends, and I like that because I can kind of use their boyfriends as like an introductory piece to like stuff that they already probably know if they listen to the podcast or whatever. So I'm like, oh look, this guy was like dragged here against his will, perfect, because he's sitting there in the front row of the audience, just like literally no life behind his eyes. I'm assuming next to his girlfriend. I was like, oh, perfect. You look like you're going to kill yourself. Like, this joke's for you. And he goes, let me stop you right there. His girlfriend had a gift bag.
The dude in the front row
Yeah,
said that.
he goes, let me stop you right there.
Let me stop you right there.
And I go, this is going to be like really physical.
That's a crazy thing to say to someone on the stage, too.
Let me stop you right there. And
Hold on, let me stop you right there. It's like, okay.
and I'm not,
Yeah, moving on.
Next
then.
joke.
No worries.
Won't even.
Yeah, no.
Watermelons
All
are
good.
weird.
Yeah. No,
Guys
I'm
get
stopped.
hungry like I do.
I'm stopped.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not liking the direction this is going so fast. So he grabs the gift bag from his girlfriend's hand and goes,
Pulls out a gun.
no, swear to God, I was
Say
like,
goodnight,
he was like, this is
Wish you had a phone.
yeah, that's a kill shot. So he goes to hand me the bag and he's like, here it is, and I was like on the stage and I was like, he's like, grab it. I'm like, I am scared you're gonna grab my neck if I reach down for that. I was kind of joking, but I was also like, just like really aggressive. And he takes the bag and he goes, you're her hall pass, and it was his girlfriend. And I was like, in my head, I didn't even know. So for a lot of people like a Matt Rife in this situation, you've just hit a 30 million view gold mine of crowd work.
Yeah.
Me, like, needed a diaper. I was like, I'm like, okay. I was like, give me 1 second. Oh, man, I was like, what could I work? I was just like drenching sweat, and I wore a Letterman jacket out there to look cool.
So should we?
I'm trying to take my jacket off.
Should we fuck then?
Well, no, in my head, I was like, you shouldn't. Here's the thing about hall passes. They should be completely inaccessible. If you're like agreeing with your significant other, I agree that we can come to terms. This is your hall pass, Ryan Reynolds. Great. You'll never meet him.
Yeah. Right.
You know, so this is a non-issue. Me, I'm right here. I'll fuck you right now. So
Wait, you said that to him?
where do we go from
the crowd work?
here?
Yeah, that's a crazy response.
Never meet
I would think that would
Cool.
get 30 million views. I think
Yeah.
never meet your hall pass. That's like kind of the motto of the thing.
right here.
And they
I will fuck you on the spot. I'll bring you up on stage.
okay, Make-A-Wish kid, like come on up, like let's do this. I'm not gonna fuck a Make-A-Wish kid.
What if that was their Make-A-Wish?
Well, they aged out, I hope, of the Make-A-Wish program, but I was like,
that's what you should have been like. Well, then, look like you're having a good time, buddy. Because
He did.
If you keep pouting, we're gonna, this hall Jesus Christ.
Hall pass.
Hall pass.
Hall pass.
This hall pass about to be acted on, if you know what I mean.
So she gave us a gift, and it was bracelets for Brooke and I.
Okay.
And it was like BNCMAP, and then we have this ongoing joke that Brooke we're gonna get a tattoo for Lumi deodorant, actually, which I could be using on my feet right now if we had it in studio. It smells like roadkill below me as we speak.
The deodorant
I think
does,
it's my
or
shoes.
your feet do?
My shoes.
Okay, got it.
Sorry. But we have this ongoing joke that she would get. They always talk about you can use this deodorant on your vulva, and they make sure to mention vulva specifically.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's
In the ad?
yeah.
Body deodorant, yeah.
And I always
Oh.
get to read the word vulva because Brooke insists that I do.
Where even is the vulva?
I was gonna ask. I don't know
Like, how would you
specifically.
use
which-
deodorant?
I
on-
know where
how
the
would-
vulva is.
How would you use deodorant on that part of the, for lack of a better?
I love when everyone's like,
phrase?
guys can't find the clit when like nobody knows where the vulva is even. Find
No,
the vulva in this
it's-
picture.
I feel like the clit is the thing you need to know. The vulva is.
Well, I'm talking
necessarily-
about geography of the vagina. More so.
We don't claim to be a geography podcast. though.
Never claimed to be a jogger.
There's 2,500 countries.
Located
of
on the
which-
female body.
Many of
There's
them have
1,500
vaginas.
parts of the vagina.
match the vulva in this picture.
Well, because
Excuse me.
like you need to know where the clit is,
Sure.
because people. What? Sorry. Sorry, I know. it's
First
a
things
little-
first, you need to know.
No, I'm just saying like that's the area like girls, like people
Yeah.
will say like that. No one has ever said like touch my vulva.
Speak for yourself. I'm always such.
Speak for yourself.
Someone has said that to you?
Every day. Every day, someone. My DMs are flooded with requests. Requests for vulva. I was at the Revolva festival this year before Coachella.
Nice.
And that was a crazy experience for me. But yes, you should know. So the vulva is the outside, and that's as far as I can go. I forget.
Okay.
I have a question.
go.
Is
Yeah.
that how does that differ from the labia?
Right.
Okay.
right.
Yes.
Cool.
And I was expecting that.
great
So the vulva
question.
is the area on the outside of your genitals, which includes the clitoris and the labia, actually.
Vulva,
Oh, okay.
vulva is
Thank
like
you, Connor.
This part, and then the vagina is the actual hole, and
Yeah.
then the clit's above it.
And it's right here.
Ah.
So if
Oh,
you're
the
looking,
clit's
here's a
above.
vulva, vagina.
Got it.
Glad,
Got it.
Glad we have
Vulva,
Jesse
because
here.
It's not
Got it.
technically a vagina.
Right.
The whole thing is a vulva.
Oh, so when you're using this deodorant, you're really lathering up the whole thing.
You're right. And I don't know.
Like painting a fence.
Yeah. Here's the thing. For my entire life, I'm like so on board with the vulva deo because I have always thought my entire life since I played soccer in high school, I have put deodorant on my armpits and I've put it on my balls and in between, like in the crease where the balls meet the legs. What is that called?
Gooch.
Not on the gooch.
I think that's the male vulva.
It's a vulva.
This episode's not going to be monetized. I think.
Yeah.
it's fucked, man.
Wait.
No, it's educational.
It's
right?
It's educational.
It's
Yeah.
educational.
Education.
If they demonetize for talk about vulva, that's like that's a lawsuit. We can monetize
That's true.
twice.
Yeah, we can monetize it differently.
Just kidding. We would never sue any platform that we've. Moving on. I put deodorant on my balls, and I always have, and I can't stop.
Gotcha.
What were we talking about?
I want to go back to the hall pass thing.
Yeah.
I do think it's very funny to make someone your hall pass and have your like significant other like agree to that, and then bring them to a show where you're sitting front row 5 feet from them. Like, is that what you mean by like?
yeah. Well, I also think that that's like simultaneously the coolest thing you can do
Yeah. Why?
because you
Because
trust
basically like
and
it's all good if like I'm allowed to
Well,
fuck
no,
this
it-
person, and they're like, sure, I guess. Like, you're ever gonna meet them? It's like, no, we're gonna meet them on Friday. I bought tickets to a show.
They were really nice, the two of them. And she actually re-commented on the last week's video of the episode and was like, it's me. I dropped off the bracelets. Like, he actually ended up having a great time. And I did. I peeked out. Because I bring other people in with other senses of humor so that if someone genuinely, like, hates my stuff and is dragged there by, there's going to be kind of, they'll like the other people and the money will be on the ticket will be worth it.
Yeah.
And then I shirk all of the responsibility for it being my show.
Yeah. That's what a show is, though. That's the point of a stand-up show.
Yeah. But I mean,
Unless
if-
you're like headlining and
if you go and you do 45 minutes or an hour,
then it's your
and then
show.
it's like, I came with my friends to this thing and I just spent $50 on a ticket or whatever.
Yeah.
My tickets are 20.
That's why you call it Fibs and Friends, though.
Yeah. But it's also like, if you
When's the
hate it,
next
it
time?
wasn't me.
Are you doing Aviator Nation again soon?
I have like a 16 city tour next in the spring.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, let's go.
Holy
I'll start the
shit,
clap.
dude.
It'll be good. It'll be really good. I'm
Nice
excited.
work.
Thanks.
We're taking another quick break to thank another sponsor of today's episode, and that is Harry's. There are so many subscription options out there, but only one essential subscription can deliver the promise of being a smooth daddy, and that's Harry's. With Harry's, you get high-quality, German-engineered blades right to your door. Every order saves you money compared to that big brand most guys are used to buying. Get them as low as $2 per blade at harrys.com/chill. I love a good close shave, and when Harry's sent me a trial set, it did not disappoint. Harry's delivers a real quality shave each time. I love being a smooth daddy.
You're smooth today, dude.
Thank you.
Real SD today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's still real. A smooth shave shouldn't be rough on your wallet. The trial set is a $13 value for just $3 at harrys.com/chill. It includes a 5-blade German-engineered razor, weighted handle, foaming shave gel. That's this right here. And a travel cover as well. Look at that.
Oh, dude, you shot a rope.
Look at that. That's disgusting, dude. That is disgusting.
Harry's packs ropes in that thing, dude.
This thing just busted. That was crazy.
Damn, that was a money shot. I hope this camera got the money shot.
Schedule delivery for refills as low as $2, half of what you pay for some other blades. There's no reason not to try Harry's. Harry's has the highest customer satisfaction in the shaving industry, and they're still offering a no-risk trial. Don't like your shave? No worries. It's on them. You can cancel your subscription anytime. So, get a subscription that saves you time and money with Harry's. Get started with a $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/chill. Once again, that's harrys.com/chill for a $3 trial set. Aruga.
There she blows.
This episode is sponsored by our friends at BlueChew. Guys, it's the holiday season, and what better gift could you give your partner than a festive stiffy? That's right. You dress it up with ribbons and shit like that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
in a little wreath.
Yeah, that's actually. Don't get ahead of the next
on
book.
it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
BlueChew.com is dishing out erections packed so full of the holiday spirit, you could hang a wreath off that bad boy.
Dude.
Dude, we are fucking same
synchronicity.
page, brother.
Synchronicity. Thanks to BlueChew.com.
The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting line at the pharmacy. BlueChew's tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. Does it work? Don't think you need it? Try it free for a month and see. You're going to absolutely love it. And so is your dick and your partner as well. Blue Chew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Chew it and do it. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code INSANE at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's it. That's BlueChew.com. Promo code INSANE to receive your first month for free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Chew it and do it, and then do some of this.
Shoot a big rope.
Yeah, but you're going on tour. That's
Going
it.
on a little baby tour to see like how it goes.
16 cities is not a baby tour. That's
I mean, how many cities are? I mean, we already talked about countries.
yeah. That's how many cities are there?
Thousands, hundreds of thousands.
There's at least 200.
Hundreds?
Millions. Got to be millions of cities.
Millions of no in the
millions
in
of
the
cities?
US.
Hundreds of, no.
How
I
many
mean, like
in the
worldwide.
US?
Worldwide.
I have
That's actually
I have
a great
no
question. Yeah.
Yes, 10,000
there's,
cities
like-
in the US.
I would say
Yeah.
10,000.
No, I would say like 60,000 in the U.S.
I would say 600,000 actually.
Whoa.
in the U.S. So there's 50. There's
No.
50 states. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna do like a context clues type situation. If there's 50 states, say there's probably I think there's 50,000 cities.
Yeah.
That was 50,000
now that you put it that way, I
cities.
think maybe like 30 to 40.
You think 1,000 cities per state?
No.
That doesn't
Well,
feel right.
but states like
I think it's like 100 cities. per
California
state.
has more than 1,000 cities, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I would
I'm gonna
guess
go
like
25,000.
3,000
I'm
for
locking
California.
in at 25,000 cities.
I'm gonna guess 15,000.
I'm going to say 25,001.
That's That's crazy.
I'm
19,495.
You got it.
No.
You
We were
said
over.
15.
We were over.
Oh, I said 25. Oh.
Who gets 20?
Yeah.
Oh.
Got it.
Wait,
nice,
did
Kenny.
I don't think I did. I don't remember what I
thought you
guessed.
did, Cody.
Take
No, I
the
guess
dub.
19,495.
I did it.
Can we get
Oh,
a-
you won.
Yeah, I got it.
Here we got a classic, insanely chill. Can we get a W in the chat?
Oh, W.
Isn't it? That was you, right?
That was me on TMG. Yeah.
Oh, TMG.
Yeah,
I have that
yeah.
saved
Oh,
on
yeah.
my phone.
Oh,
What?
That's nice.
Can we get a W in the chat?
Oh,
he's
when
with,
they came
Hassan?
in.
W.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that was actually one of my
W.
first days at TMG.
That
Ryan was
was-
like, "Hey man, do you want to be an extra on this?" I'm like, "What?" And then he like handed me a piece of paper and they shove us on stage and I'm W. I had no idea what we were doing. I was
That's how we
sweating.
haze our new employees.
I
We tell them,
could, yeah,
Get
I
on
could
the
use some
news
Lumi on my vulva. I was sweating. Yeah,
I think we all can.
yeah.
What do you guys think is the protocol if like you are late or like you order someone a gift like for Christmas or whatever, and do you tell them like, and it doesn't arrive in time, like do you tell them like, I got you a gift, it's just not here yet, or do you just like wait?
Well, no, the protocol is you print out a picture of it.
yes.
And then you wrap that.
Yes.
And then you give them a
Oh.
picture of it.
Yes. My wife always likes to get an ancillary product as well. So like a candle to go with the thing, and it's like, but here's the real thing.
No, what you do is you use a box for something way cooler.
Yeah, and ruin the
Put
day.
the picture,
Yeah.
yes, so the gift seems
Yeah.
It's
shittier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did you
yeah.
get, Connor?
Yeah, what'd you get? Or
I got
what did-
Cody a gift for his birthday. It's not here yet.
Oh, that's your. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's not the way you do it.
So no, shouldn't have
The
said
way
that.
you definitely
Can we
don't
look
do it
up
is by
a picture
bringing
of
up.
it? So-
Pull in the Ferrari. It's not mine. There's a picture of it inside.
What is it?
I don't think. Should I tell you?
If you want.
no better time.
No, well, yeah, okay.
There's no better time.
Okay. It's a like bed-sized blanket that's DJ deck, so that when you're sleeping next to your pregnant wife, like you can be in the deck.
That's awesome.
So you're manifesting.
That is fucking
Music.
awesome.
Good gift.
It's funny. It looks like this. Yeah, it looks like.
Oh my god, dude.
But I had to get it on. It was either AliExpress or Redbubble, so they like are actually probably making a one of one, and it's probably gonna feel like plastic, and it's probably gonna be flammable. I assume.
Oh, absolutely. It's probably gonna smell like chemicals.
Like
too.
plastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
You know what's funny is that Dylan Francis got me a Fisher Price DJ set for my son, and I think that this will be the next. Like I'll hand this down to him,
yeah.
and he'll use that
Yeah.
on his DJ deck bed, which I'm gonna build
No,
for him.
Move that buzz. We heard your unborn son is gonna be a DJ, so we're putting him in.
It'd be so funny.
So
What
we
if I
built
made-
him a room in Vegas.
What if I made his room like Tomorrowland?
Yeah, no, literally.
It's a fucking gigantic stage with a bed in it. This is the next evolution of race car beds.
My teeth just dragged along the physical mic when I was
Ooh.
laughing. I turned and so don't use. You're gonna want to clean that.
Does that feel good or bad?
It was a feeling I've never experienced. It's hard to explain.
Yeah. Yeah. Connor, one thing I did want to bring up
yeah.
was you have an ability to utilize you're able to write things down so well, and as a comedian that feels like such an excellent that's a secret weapon that a lot of people don't utilize. So
Yeah.
can you
I agree.
speak to that a little bit?
No,
Like,
actually, I'm glad you said that because when I saw I know like when I've been on your show and I've seen your notes, I know that's something that you do.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about it actually yesterday or the day before on my run because I saw your story post of your like interesting words.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to start doing this more.
I kid you not. I love lists. Maybe I'm autistic a little bit, but I love lists. Like I have a list for genuinely everything.
Okay.
And it's funny, this word list that I have that I post on my story, everyone thinks it's like interesting words and they're sending me all these interesting words. You think I would have included the word lunch if these were interesting words? These are words that I genuinely like. I hear it and I'm like, I love that word.
You just like it.
I see. Okay.
You just like the words.
Yeah, right.
Like you
So
sir.
what else?
I don't even know what that means. Bucolic. Like I don't know.
Bucolic, that feels fucking
Bucolic
good.
feels good, right?
It feels
like
so good.
Kind of like scratches something on your brain.
Yeah.
I saw this and saw Fearless LOL and wondered why you LOL'd after Fearless on Intrepid at the top.
I don't remember. I
Really?
think like when I'm writing down thing, I'm like, okay, it's not that serious. Like intrepid, it's a word.
Nice.
Like, but I don't know. I felt like embarrassed for the word intrepid that its definition was fearless. I was like,
The top is kind of funny. It's like you made a new list and you're like, these are the out with the old, in with the new.
I know.
Like, I'm no longer a fan of innuendo.
well, it's just like been there, done that type thing. And
Yeah,
so like
right.
I moved on to the next one. I'm like, I know what a gargoyle is, so I don't really have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
You know, but-
Balayage?
It's apparently just like ombre hair.
That feels good.
Balayage.
Balayage.
Behoove.
Fantastic
That's a
word.
I think it would
word.
behoove
I definitely
you.
disagree with usurp. That does not feel good.
Usurp.
Usurp.
I know.
Whatever.
That
it
one's a
is.
little bit
usurp,
more.
Usurp.
Bucolic.
A lot of the words I like have like a round vibe, like a circular vibe about
Yeah,
them.
there's a
Usurp, I
U.
agree, is a little more triangular.
I feel like you should name your EP Bucolic.
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 Of a relating to the countryside. I also learn a lot of words. I was thinking about coming out with a coffee table book with just like a bunch of like a dictionary of words that like
great
you don't
idea.
need, but they just like are good vibes.
That's a fucking good idea, dude. Pop that
Verbal-
out because
verbal trademark.
You should absolutely do that.
I was just feeling out the room.
You know, one time I was gonna make a coffee table book of riffraff quotes with riffraff.
Yeah.
I swear to God, in fucking 2014, I was tweeting. I was taking. This was like when riffraff was like super viral on Vine and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when I want to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. You know? Yeah, that fucking quote.
Cody's
So I was
podcast laugh
taking.
at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like that.
That's a podcast laugh right there. Wait, you should find that. Actually, we should just run that just for
blow up and so much. I gotta act like I don't know nobody.
I haven't
just
seen
yeah. I'm trying to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Yeah, that was good. That was it.
My main goal. That's what it is.
Yeah.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
You know what sucks?
Classic.
The one thing about Riff Raff that like is he did the opposite. I'm gonna try to get this into words, like my thought. He did the opposite of what he should have done. The outcome was opposite of what should have been for like local high school rappers. Like he set a very insane 1 in a million type situation for all the high school rappers, and they were like, "Oh, if he can do it, I can too." Where it's like, no, he fell through the cracks. Like he was a one of one that was able to make a successful thing out of looking the way he does and acting the way he does.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think anyone else will ever do that.
I agree. I do think that I understand his like artistry though.
Yeah.
I do. Like even now he's doing this like weird ass like dance music sort of stuff. Like
I didn't know he was doing music. That's awesome.
he still makes a shit ton of music.
I want to look into that.
No, he's still like has a fan base and like he's just I just feel like he's a true artist. Like he just is creative and just sticks to his own thing and just does whatever he wants, you know?
He must be kind of heads down. You know, he's not like popping up in my feed at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's like I don't know. I don't think he's had any like really popular songs in a bit, but he's still doing his thing. But anyway, so 2014 or whatever, he was like fucking massive and he would just tweet out these insane tweets and say the craziest shit.
Yeah.
And so I would take them and I would Photoshop them over like beautiful backgrounds like they were a screensaver. And I would tweet those and those would go really viral. And he saw them and he DM'd me and was like, "This is fucking hilarious." And I gave him my number and he like texted me and he's like, "We got to do like this crazy like string of texts. Like we got to do a coffee table book with these." And I was like, "Okay." I was like 23 and just didn't know anything about like business or how to make a product or whatever. But I was like, I'll Photoshop these all day for you.
The way that would have been front
Oh yeah.
There it
desk
is.
at Urban Outfitters in 2014. That would have been like
Yeah, I
at
know,
the counter,
right?
like
I know.
book.
I know. I should have fucking done it. There was no way I'm walking into a Subway wearing this navy blue silk robe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a great quote
I
to
mean-
choose, but
So did you
That would've
see
been a
him on the
Facebook-
project that you're doing? Did you see him in person?
look, and he replied, and I'm going to
There it
retweet
is.
every single one. And if you take all my tweets and make it a picture book, we will make $3 billion as a bestseller. And then I said,
your
deal.
casual deal.
Yeah, deal.
Another missed opportunity to become a billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, these have just
Another swing and a
passed
miss.
me by, man.
It's not too late.
No, I mean, we're so close to the manifestation space that we have.
Wait, didn't some shit happen after I came on your show?
We got a
Yeah.
nut sponsor.
Nut. The
said-
only manifestation
Oh,
thing that you
man.
said, dude.
And then today, didn't you fucking post? No, that was nut. Maybe I don't know. They reached out to someone that I recently podcasted with, literally like Planters Peanuts.
No, remember as a joke, like we were like, what is the one thing you're gonna manifest? And you're like, I don't, because we kind of put you on the spot, and you were like, I don't know. I want a nut sponsorship.
And then later that day,
That day before our podcast even aired. So it's not like a nut sponsor
No.
heard our podcast. It was being edited.
and we got nuts.com.
Nuts.com.
Yeah.
Dude. I just spit. Yeah.
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 That's crazy.
Okay,
That-
let's
that's
manifest
fucking
some
crazy.
shit right now.
Well, we're close, but we're not in it, so maybe it
I wish I
just
had
gotta-
a fucking big ass blanket with DJ Dex on it.
Things
just a
are
random
happening.
Yeah, so this is
wow.
Nut,
Planters
who was
Nut
on the
will be-
last episode of Insanely Chill, and when we were talking about Planters Peanuts, and
Yeah.
the girl that did the jingle. Look at this.
What does that say? I can't read that.
It says, "Can I drive the Nutmobile one time?" is what he said to them, and
And that
then
was
they
like
said,
October 4th, too.
"Yeah," and they said, "We'd love to give you
Things
a
are lining
ride
up,
someday."
Dude, it was so
when
bizarre.
we were in the same area.
No, that is
way.
really.
Some weird stuff has happened over in our space.
Yeah. Lizzo.
What else has been going on?
Lizzo. I got Dua Lipa posted me on her Instagram.
I saw that.
That was bonkers.
I saw that.
What else has happened? More stuff happens to Brooke, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm not very direct with my asks to the universe.
Connor, are you a spiritual person?
Yeah.
Or are you secular?
Oh my God, secular is one of my words. That's so weird you said that. Like my ears perked up. I'm spiritual, I would say. Yeah. I'm not in a place to deny anything.
Yeah. What?
Anyone could convince me of anything. Also,
So you're gullible.
I'm open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gullible is a different way to put it. I would say I'm that too. I'm also dumb as a
Not
rock.
a good word, by the way. Gullible.
Gullible.
Nah.
Gullible.
That, wouldn't
That
make the
feels
list.
like that would be someone's
It's like
name.
the worst It's like the shitty version of bucolic. That's really nice.
You're right.
Bucolic.
Gullible feels like
Gullible.
redneck.
It's like wants to be
Yeah.
that, you know?
Gullible.
Gullible.
Do you guys want to hear something that happened to me? I was going to
Always.
tell this during the New York thing, the New York portion. I
Yeah.
forgot to say it. So I made a video in New York. Did you guys see Scooped Bagel Guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so Scooped Bagel Guy is my friend from Venice.
Okay.
And it just like...
Wait, did he make that video?
He made the original video.
Like, not ironically. That was a real video.
Yeah, like he was. I mean, it was just going out to the world. Like he's from LA. He has his bagels scooped
How
regularly.
could he possibly have thought that that would have a good reception?
My rule of thumb in New York is just don't have an opinion because it's going to be wrong no matter what you say. Transplant, tourists, like yes, I'm in your space. Kind of like when you're swimming in the ocean with sharks. That's their property.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't
okay.
get mad if they attack you.
Yeah, right.
You got to go Bethany Hamilton mode. I'm getting back in, and I know that I'm in New York.
Yeah.
All right, so
But even if you said that shit in LA, people would be like, what is a scooped bagel?
I don't know, dude.
That's not a LA thing. It's not a California thing either. That's just bizarre.
I think it would be an LA thing. I don't get bagels enough, honestly, to like know, but I think it would be more of an LA thing because he was just removing a lot of the caloric intake of the bagel, which is all just bread.
Just eat half the bagel.
He likes the crust, and he wants his toppings to be inside of the. Anyways, I know you
That
kind
is
of know.
disgusting.
Just make your food at home then at that
I
point.
guess I
You know,
want
just
a lot
don't
of
bother
things that I
someone.
don't get when I go out to.
Well, he like went to the internet to like talk about it. No one was on his side. He got attacked, like ripped to shreds, and then like the New Yorker's Instagram account paid for his ticket and gave him a pair of AirPods to get on a flight and leave the city, full blown like get out. And
Wait, what?
yep, yeah. And then then I had a show the next week, the following week, and I FaceTimed him into the show, and it was like really funny and like interacted to have Scooped Bagel Guy fresh.
Yeah.
Like Fibs and Friends exclusive interview with the Scooped Bagel Guy on stage. It was awesome. But then I made a joke video about his, and it was
saw
like,
that one.
yeah, it was like, oh, like
Funny.
he wouldn't chew my bagel and like baby bird it into my mouth. First of all, I accidentally copied someone else's video almost verbatim.
Oh, okay.
Parallel thinking, who I'm friends with.
Okay.
You know, you just sometimes jokes like are exactly the same, and it's just like
Sometimes it just happens.
I text her. I was like, I will delete this video so you know that I did not. Anyways, I left it up. but someone.
Anyways, my joke.
It was
so I left it up.
it was different enough. Okay, and the way I found out that I copied her video actually was, the search bar at the bottom of TikToks. That's always like I'm watching a video of Cody, and it's like Cody Co's
Pregnant. I saw that one recently.
yeah, Cody Co pregnant.
I was like,
No, but
that's
it
not
also-
really. That's a weird way of searching that.
Kelsey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody Co pregnant.
Yeah.
No, it'll be like some girl cooking something, and it's like, want to see her family's, like, want to see her dad kill her mom. The story about it.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, sure. Like it's like always some weird thing. Mine was chewed bagel, and I was like, oh, is that like a thing people actually get? And I clicked on it. It was like top video, 5 million views about chewed bagel. Anyways, someone put it on Instagram, Stitch. I didn't post it on Instagram. I just posted it on TikTok. And I was like, oh no, it's a Stitch. And the guy has like 500,000 followers, and he's like ex-military, like whatever. And I say in the beginning of the video, there's nothing more stressful than ordering a bagel in New York City. And then he cuts it.
No.
Well, you've obviously never been to Vietnam
No.
and had to use a porta potty in the middle of like warfare. And I was like, okay, this is going to be a really tough week for me, like on the internet, because it looks to anyone that hasn't seen my video that it's clearly making fun of and being like little exaggeration.
Yeah,
it
so
just
now
looks like
that's the only context now that anyone has.
well, you've obviously never been to Vietnam. Do you think I would be any help in Vietnam? Look at my upper body. And no, I wouldn't want to take a shit in a porta potty in the desert, like ever. Even in Coachella, that was miserable. I couldn't do it in Vietnam. So that was where that video now lives on his account. And I said, it's all relative. Shrug. Like,
You commented on it?
yeah,
It's all
'cause,
relative.
yeah, that's like actually one of my jokes on my set is how I talk about like, I want to roll out of my Uber anytime they look back and see, this isn't my full-time job. I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever experienced. I'm going to get out and whatever. And then like when I talk to my grandpa, he's like, well, I was jumping out of planes in Germany to kill Nazis when I was your age. And I'm like, well, you would crumble if you had to call and cancel your Wi-Fi from Spectrum. So like, I don't want to, we are all fighting.
You try to cancel your West Hollywood meeting and reschedule it for
Yeah. You try to go to dinner. You try to go to dinner. You try to coordinate.
No, try it. Try it. Try going out for dinner.
Try to coordinate a dinner with 4 people.
Yeah.
We have one fallen brother tonight. He couldn't make it. He feels under the weather.
Fighting for your life in the group chat, Grandpa.
It's actually hard for me. My life is hard. So
I feel like whoever the third person is on that dinner is going to drop out. It's going to end up being you two.
it would. That would.
That probably would
that-
happen. And then I would probably cancel.
Yeah, I would go. I would go still.
You're eating by yourself.
I would go still. Cody, you need to go see. You all need to go see Saltburn. You guys were here this
Oh
morning.
yeah,
We were talking
don't
about it.
tell me anything.
I'm
about
not.
I don't want to know anything about it.
Someone said like go in blind. Do not watch anything. Go in blind. And so that's what we're doing. This
Okay, I
weekend. We're
love
gonna
that this is like the one agreed upon movie where everyone's on the same page. I saw nothing. I knew nothing. All I've seen is, oh my God, Saltburn on everybody's story.
And it was worth it.
Dude, like, I have so many actual intellectual, like, I think I might start reviewing stuff legitly because I wrote this whole thing and then I got on Reddit after and it was almost like, I was like, this is my community of people. Like, I'm so smart right now. And I had one of those can weed drinks, the small ones.
Yeah.
My mind was so open. I put so many pieces together like so quickly. I don't know. I don't like smoke weed or anything. So I was like there and I was like, this is interesting.
So you're sitting there like kind of high, writing.
And
movie
I was
review.
like this, like for half of it, like the cinematography, like I promise you is like it's like some of the best that I've seen.
Fuck
It was cool. It was really cool. Go see it, I would say.
Cool.
Okay.
Go see it.
I will.
I do
Yeah,
have
we'll
I
do
have
it.
many thoughts. I can't wait till everybody sees it so that I can talk and
We watched the rest of the first half of Squid Games last night.
Ah,
that fucking show is so good,
So
dude.
good.
When 432 got
Get out of there. Get out of
fuck out of here, bro.
was it
So
it's
on,
satisfying.
on his little 2-person boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, on his dinky little boat. What?
Have you
it's
seen
the
it?
challenge?
Dude, you
Yeah.
have to watch that.
Gotta watch it,
It is
dude.
phenomenal.
I don't think I can watch it now that they're all suing Netflix for getting hurt.
That's,
you know
that
that-
makes it even better.
No, I just like obviously you're gonna. Did you watch the original show? That's they all die, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they don't die
They
in
don't
this.
die in the show.
I'm
Oh,
not
that's not
saying they
worth
should,
watching
but
then.
I'm
Wait, they're
saying
suing
that would make
Netflix
it.
for getting hurt?
Yeah, for like
How are they
injuries
hurt?
and stuff.
Really?
I didn't read the article. I just
Maybe
read headlines.
maybe like from the last one.
I don't know.
Something?
So
I don't know.
what's
Like, they've all been pretty
What-
low key so far.
reportedly suffered hypothermia and nerve damage while partaking in the games.
Yeah, so it
Yeah,
does
well, I
seem
served a nom.
Yeah. Well, I planned a dinner for 4 people. I'm gonna sue.
I did hear that the red light, green light, the way they portrayed it was like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever.
but it was 5 hours.
5 hours
Yeah.
long. Yeah. And
That's showing
and
Really cool.
apparently it was
Maybe.
like freezing fucking cold in there.
Oh,
so.
shit.
I hate that I have to suck corporate dick 24/7 just in case.
Yeah, I mean that's the world we're in though. You know. By the way, I could go for some McDonald's right now. Wait, I'm kidding. Cut that out.
This is my 3rd Starbucks of the day. You can't see the label because it's behind my cup now. But I love
The
Starbucks.
Hydro Flask cup,
The Hydro
which I
Flask.
love so much.
I can't stop putting that thing in my mouth. That straw. It's in my mouth 24/7.
Really?
24. This is the
I don't like
only
straws.
This is the
Ever
only
since-
time today it hasn't been in the back of my throat.
Ever since Crazy Stupid Love, when they're like, it's like a little schnoz or whatever, or little, they say it's like a little dick. You know, when Ryan Gosling's like, and cut the straw, like stop using the straw. It's like a little schwanz. That's what he says, I believe.
Ryan Gosling says that?
Yes, and ever since then, I'm like, it is like you're sucking on a little dick.
Oh. The Freudians in
It
the chat
is.
are going crazy right now.
It is. Tell me
I love
Tell me
straws.
it's not. Now you're going to think about that
I've
forever.
never thought about it like that, but I
And now you're never going to use a straw ever again. You're going to take it out.
Oh, I'm going to use it forever. I love chewing on my little schnoz.
Schwanz.
Schwanz.
Yeah.
I guess schnoz would be nose.
Yeah.
But I love it. I think it's great. You should get one of these.
I have my red one that I use.
Yeah.
I like it.
This one is 40 ounces.
I know does seem a little bit bigger, and sometimes I use that. I have one of the big old ones, and that's what
Oh,
Kelsey
yeah.
uses all day. And then now I feel that my job as a husband now.
Yeah.
My one role is I'm water bottle filler upper,
Yeah.
and that thing takes so fucking long to fill up.
You can.
If you come to my house, there's like an 80% chance I'm sitting in front of the sink, in front of the water filter, filling that thing up.
I put this down even. I can't imagine that one. It's that like 100-ounce one, right? Yeah.
It's this fucking big, yeah.
This one's 40, and I put it there, and I turn it on, and I go do like 3 other things, like forget that it's there, and be like, "Is this sink? Is the sink on?" Come back. Oh, it's like done. Then it's done because it's coming out of the little thing.
I did want to talk a little bit about the Small World Streaker because we talked
Oh,
about it
yeah.
yesterday on TMG, but then Kelsey pulled up the video this morning. I didn't realize we didn't listen to it with sound. And it makes it so much funnier that the Small World song is playing in
The whole
background.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we have some
fucking
clips
funny.
on this Deadline article, actually. Oh, Luce got it. Okay. There's a series of clips on here. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my favorite because he's just like,
So he
Just
wasn't.
looks like you're
he
walking-
wasn't actually naked, right? He was like wearing. I mean, he's.
no, I
got
think
a
he did
No,
get
he
naked.
got naked.
He got naked.
Yeah.
This is my favorite because it just looks like you're walking by him at a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's just kind of like, good to see you.
Yeah, it looks like he knows where he's going.
Yeah.
I mean, he's shredded. I know this is like bad, but like this is the body that I'm working for.
If you're gonna get naked in public,
Yeah. What's your inspo? What's your
Yeah,
body
like the
inspo?
streaker from Small World.
Yeah.
It's like my before and after. Like this is my goal. Sunglasses inside movement sim.
So was he on something, or was he just?
He has to be.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh my god. Oh god, he's gonna
like
break
he
all
definitely
the
just
stuff.
thinks he's at like a crazy party.
I don't think
He's
Yeah.
at Tomorrowland in his head.
Yeah. And he keeps looking through the thing. He's like, wait, this is fake.
Yeah, no, he
Where the
keeps
fuck
looking
are-
there. He's like, I was gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Well,
What
and
the
that's
fuck-
what-
wait, this is a fake door? What fucking place? What
This
is
is
this
a
venue?
beach. This is a bathtub.
Dude, that went over
I'm 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Yeah.
Cody, have you seen that?
What?
This isn't a beach. This is a bathtub.
No, I have not. What is
It's-
it?
Luke, can we pull that up, please?
So funny.
I just podcast laughed at that without knowing.
Yeah.
Without knowing
Damn.
the
See,
reference.
okay, there you
So-
go. Bruce
So I
putting-
do. You're right. I do it.
So Connor dropped that on the
Dude.
bonus episode of Close Friends today, and it went completely over Brooke's head. But there's a few of us in the room that
Went
got
over
it, and you'll
Cody's
see
too.
why it went over Brooke's head because she's so innocent. And yeah,
You got to get out. There's a shark.
I am familiar with this video.
at the beach. This is a bathtub.
I say this
No
like
body of water is safe without a life.
any time of day. I'll say this to anyone. I'll say it when I'm ordering it. When I'm ordering at Taco Bell, they'll be like, "Oh, we're actually out at the number 6." This isn't a beach. This isn't a Taco Bell. You don't have a number 6. This is a bathtub. It's like one of the funniest. That guy, by the way, I don't know how I fell into this. I think it was Snapchat Discover page. He's a preacher now.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
He got out. He's a preacher now, and he like talks about being stuck in. And I was like, well, you were stuck in that bathtub, is what you're stuck in. But yeah, he's like full blown, like he's in the church. He's of the clergy.
Wow. So he got
for him.
saved from that bathtub.
He was saved,
and
by her.
by her, yeah, Lisa Ann.
She pulled him out of the tub and brought him to church.
I think that's Lisa Ann.
It is.
Nice.
Who?
What
Is it?
Yeah. Lisa, I just read it off the article.
I don't know. Never heard of her. Not sure. Definitely hadn't seen that video before this.
Oh, that was good.
I was like, I recognize this. Not from the meme, but
How did we get?
just from watching it.
What were you saying about this? You talked about the Small World streaker yesterday.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, here's the thing: if you're gonna streak, that was such a casual streak. I would almost call it a stroke. It was like he just. Oh well, it was kind of just like a stroll.
A stroll, yeah.
He was kind of making his way slowly through the small world.
Yeah.
You know?
Clearly, like the worst place you could streak probably ever. I think a children's hospital is probably the only place worse than the Small World ride at Disneyland.
But he was doing it with no urgency. That it almost felt like he's like, oh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
That I was here. Like,
yeah, he's like,
he's not running from the cops.
I was just passing through.
Yeah, I was outside.
I was just trying to
Don't
head
mind
to get. Yeah, I mean, it's in like Irvine, right? Or wherever.
Anaheim.
He's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
like in from the beach. I'm just trying to get to my place. I just took a wrong turn.
Literally, this isn't the beach.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the bathtub.
Yeah. I was at the beach. I'm trying to get to the bathtub.
I'm trying to rinse off. I thought this was my bathtub. One of those little dolls is Lisa Ann.
All right. Well, I think we can wrap up there.
I was gonna ask you one more thing.
Sure.
Because this is like so up your alley.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if you've seen this guy.
Okay.
Do you know Italian Bach?
Yeah, I love him.
Oh my God.
So I sent him to Ryan today. I said, let's do a fucking podcast with this guy. So if you're watching this, but because I think I know, like I don't think I've ever talked with him, but I know he is aware of me because he does the same. Like he's similar
YouTube.
Yeah,
stuff.
and he started doing like the intros that I was doing on my videos.
Oh.
He started doing those.
Oh, so
I
he's
was like,
copying
clearly
you.
he
He's
watches.
plagiarizing?
What?
He's plagiarizing.
I wouldn't say he's plagiarizing. He's kind of making it his own.
Yeah.
But I think his TikToks are so fucking funny.
I'm looking for a sugar baby.
Yeah, I just watched all of those 2 days ago.
Wait, I got
Sugar
I gotta
baby?
Play it. Can you
Yes.
play the beginning of
but
his?
No.
Oh wait, no. Hang on.
His name's Italian
I have
Bach.
one. I really want to play the beginning. Yeah, I'm horny.
When he says, explore your fallopian tubes like a little Jack Russell.
This one. Ding dong, I'm horny. This one.
Ding dong, I'm horny.
So he does this. He puts on the old filter and he does this character as like this old guy looking for a sugar baby.
Oh, okay.
But he'll like
That's funny.
He'll like look into the camera for a second before it starts, and he'll just do old guy shit. Like in the middle of it, he'll just hawk this nasty cough and then just keep going. It's so funny.
Can we watch one?
I
Yeah,
want you
dude.
to squash me.
Yeah,
Spreading.
do that one.
Dude, that looks like Nut really old.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Right, I've come on here because I've had no luck on other account in search for a sugar baby. But I'm a very wealthy man. And I've got a very long cock, which barely smells. Now, let's get to the point of it. I don't care if you're ugly, if you're fat, you're skinny, or you're normal. I will go at you like a rabbit. End of. I do cuddles.
Wait,
I
find
do
the
wrestle.
Oh wait.
Oh, he's still going. Okay, wait. He's still going.
I have the fallopian tubes because I sent it to like 9 people.
Just want to be porked, really. Sorry, I got a bit of a cold. I don't even care if you're deaf. I'm not fussy. I'll make sure you can hear Papa purr. And I'll make you moan in Morse code. I've earned the nickname The Leech for good reason. I take my dentures out and I'll latch on to areola, etc.
Sexually.
And I am there like a suckling babe, squealing for more.
If I
this sounds
found
like something
fallopian
you're
tubes, you're going to
interested
go to that one.
in,
It's the one with the blue wall. It should be a little
This
bit
guy's really
further
funny.
back because it was a... Oh, wait. Did we pass old... We must have passed all the old man one.
That was my first clip seeing him, so I'm disappointed that he's like our age.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
was
know,
like, oh,
yeah,
he's a
yeah.
funny old guy.
No, he's
You kinda
like,
wish he
he's
was
like
like an old guy.
stud, too. He's like a bodybuilder or something.
Yeah, so I saw him on another girl's podcast. I forget what the thing, Saving Grace, I believe the podcast is called. And he was really funny on it. He's just like a funny fucking guy, and I just love his shit. So I would love to either have him on one of these shows if he's ever in LA.
This is a good time to manifest it.
Yeah, manifest. I want to, produce a show with him.
Damn.
And I'm putting it out there into the world. Fuck it.
Let's do it.
So I think he lives in the UK though, so that would kind of put a damper on things. We don't have a UK office.
We don't have
yet.
a UK office.
We could.
We're still working on that one.
Okay. I sent it to you, Luke.
Oh, you found it.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Right.
Right.
Hello, my little queef muffins. I'm getting tired now. I've been on for Sugar Baby for a couple of weeks, and I've not had a sniff. But I'm offering $3,500 a week. I want you to show me your magic triangle and punch me in the face shortly afterwards. Do we have a deal? I want to be put in a pie. And I'm not talking puff pastry, I'm talking muff pastry, if you get my gist. If you can fit my head in your quim, sorry. The BT man came in. As I was saying, I want to explore your fallopian tube like a little Jack Russell. I want to be in and around your uterus, giving it an earful. I do nibble, I might bite. And I'm certainly teething tonight.
Right. I love how he like pronounces the T. But. Right.
I'm certainly teething tonight.
Anyways, check him out. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's so
Yeah.
funny. His old stuff too, before he started, he obviously found something that works really well that he does over and over again. But before that, he would do like other people when they get attacked by a shark. Me, when I get attacked by a shark. And there's like these little things that he does, like when he's, instead of treading water, like, oh shit, he's got his hands in his pockets and he's treading water like this.
yeah.
It's just, he's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Damn.
Love you, bro. Will not respond to me on any platform also.
Oh, you've messaged him?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe he'll see this. Hit Connor back.
Yeah.
And hit me up too.
Yeah.
Also,
right,
if
folks.
it's December 8th, that means new TMG music.
There's a new TMG song out today. Actually, this is a good thing to mention because I also posted the TMG like Spotify Wrapped, and so I don't think we've done a song in like 2 years or more than that, 2.5 maybe.
Numbers were crazy.
And still we got 19 million streams this year.
I just
so,
logged
like,
in. There's 190 people listening to TMG right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
This very moment.
Damn. You can see that? That's crazy.
193.
So,
Whoa.
91.
so that being said, there was a lot of replies to that story that said drop new shit, not drop new shit. And
That's bananas.
I know, it was like I didn't even think that people still wanted that.
No, 19
but
million isn't like a casual number either. That's like a lot of streams.
yeah, it's
for this shit.
crazy.
That's so it's gonna go bonkers.
So anyways, there's a new song out
Release.
now,
Yeah.
today.
Washed,
just came out.
featuring
we
Baby
did,
No Money.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah. We did a song with him. I mean, this song,
damn.
because we did the song like 2 years ago or something, and then finally finished it. And
Wow, that's sick.
Then, so yeah,
Congrats.
it's out. It's good. I like it a lot, and let me know if you like it. So
There's one more thing. This is a crazy story. This guy, the article of Chopsticks in the Brain. Did you guys hear about this?
no, what is this?
This guy was having headaches and he had chopsticks stuck in his brain. If you scroll down, you can see this.
I don't know if I want to see it.
I know it's like an X-ray. There they are. You keep scrolling. Yeah. He's like, I ordered the chow mein, not the chow brain.
Yeah. That was Kenny, that was sick. The man recalled being stabbed in the face but didn't remember with what. We've all been there.
We have. Amen.
On God. And you guys, thank you so much for listening to Insanely Chill. We'll see you next time.